Ethereum Classic has some incredible mining stats. So what I'm going to cover in this video, I want to actually show what's happened to the mining statistics over Ethereum Classic's lifetime, because miners go where the money is. Miners have to. You've got to think about the rig cost, you've got to think about the setup cost, the electricity costs. There's a huge amount of money that has to go into mining, and Ethereum Classic has shown that miners are flocking here, which means miners think the money is here. I'll also go through the Ethereum Classic history in terms of the charts and take a look at where this potentially can go in this bull cycle. Before I get into it though, guys, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. When I did the videos, I showed myself buying all of these coins. They were coins I expected were going to make me a lot of money. If you had done the same, let's say you'd have popped $100 into each of these coins when I released the videos, all you would have needed to do is sit on those coins for 16 months and then jump onto your wallet and sell them. And in under a year and a half, your total profit from $100 into each would have been over 123 grand. Now, you don't have a year and a half to sort your portfolio out. We are in a bull cycle right now. Obviously, we've had a market pullback across the weekend and Monday. However, we are still in a bull cycle. This month is when you need to get your portfolio sorted, because as of next month, we're probably going to start ripping to the upside. If you're not confident in the coins you own or uncertain about the portfolio you have, head over to copymycrypto.com, have a look at that site. That's the site I run where I share my entire portfolio with my members. On there, you will see what my members have earned. You will see their testimonials. You can watch all the videos. Everything on there is public record. Whenever I buy or sell any coin, I tell my members what coin I'm buying or selling and at what price. So my members are in and out of crypto, same price as me, so they make the same profit, but they don't have any work to do. And if that sounds good to you, pause this video now, check out the site, because if you're in the position of being really unsure about the coins you own or not even having a portfolio set up, this site can help you out, guys. Now, Ethereum Classics. First of all, long-term chart is pretty good. So obviously, Ethereum Classic is the original Ethereum, and it launched back, 2016. Well, actually, it launched way before then, but they had they separated after the massive ETH attack. So Ethereum Classic is the original. And you can see it in the 2017-18 bull cycle, did pretty well, hit heights of sort of 40 bucks or so. And, from under $1, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. The most recent bull cycle, however, it went to highs of $176. So very, very good, and showing a clear uptrend across two bull cycles, which is a good sign. As I said, it is the original Ethereum. It is wrong button. It was formed after there was a huge ETH attack, and its main function is a smart contract network. It has the ability to host dApps. Native token is Ethereum Classic. They have both Ethereum Classic and Ethereum have two very different technical roadmaps, and they've diverged further and further apart from each other. Obviously, Ethereum became proof of stake as well. Ethereum Classic is still proof of work, so it means it's mined. Now, Ethereum Classic set out to preserve the integrity of the existing Ethereum blockchain after there was a huge hack that left with the theft of 3.6 million ETH. Now, if you put it into context now, with ETH worth approximately $2,500, the net worth of that hack is billions now. Billions and billions. I mean, you're looking at $9 billion. So, if anyone kept that, wow. Now, this ended up being quite a contentious hard fork. And this is actually, Ethereum Classic is actually the legacy chain of Ethereum. The true creator is obviously Vitalik Buterin. This happened in July 2016 when participants disagreed over whether to revert to the blockchain to cancel out the effects of a major hack. This impacted the DAO, and which had raised 150 mil in an ICO. Ethereum Classic came into being as the network which did not revert the chain. Developers state there is no official team to the project and that it's a global development community and is a permissionless duocracy where anyone can participate. Now, In terms of concerns regarding Ethereum Classic, there are a few. So the concerns are scalability, bloat, and backward compatibility. These are constraints that are shared by all layer 1 smart contract blockchains. Both Ethereum and Ethereum Classic will be scalable through layer 2 systems. And with regards to backward compatibility, this will be solved when account versioning and EVM versioning are implemented in the EVM standard. Now, bloating is a work in progress and depends on more on client efficiencies, data structure changes, and other advances. Now, the mining of this is it's a proof of work system, of course, and statistically, one of the miners will hit their target, which is to do with computing power, electricity, and everything else, within the range of the standard block time, which is around 13 seconds for Ethereum Classic. So the way that what we have seen in terms of the shift in miners is what I really want to talk about. So this is the history of the Ethereum Classic hash rate. And as you can see, still, it was mining pretty damn well back in 2020 or 2021 rather. And as we can see, it has shifted quite dramatically. So we know what happened here. This huge parabolic just pump. This happened because of Ethereum transitioning to proof of stake. So everyone that was mining Ethereum now had miners that they couldn't use on Ethereum. So they decided, where should we go? Well, clearly, a lot decided to go to Ethereum Classic because their hash rate, and realistically, people were prepping from August. So if we just be honest about this, hash rate was probably more like an average of 31. And it pumped all the way to 236. So it did like a 7, nearly an 8x in terms of the amount of the difficulty in the hash. The hash rate with regards to all the miners. This has not changed huge. Obviously, it pulled back because a lot of people were just deciding where they were going and they were trying out different proof of work cryptos to mine, but it's pretty much recovered very, very well. I mean, where are we at now? We're knocking around 182 terahash. So it's still about a 6x from before the merge, before the this transition to proof of stake. So there's 6 times the mining that there once was. So miners are flocking here, and Ethereum Classic has had its issues. There was obviously there's been a number of attempted attacks on Ethereum Classic, but overall now with the surge in new miners, it looks very, very, very secure. It looks very, very secure. And to be fair to it, when it was a minority chain, it did suffer some attacks. There were a few 51% attacks to gain control of mining hash rate and execute spurious transactions and double spend coins. But since the huge surge in new miners, they're very secure from a potential 51% attack. The cost now would be very, very high. So security-wise, they're pretty damn good. They're not obviously going to get an exchange listing bounce because they're everywhere, but they are in a long-term uptrend from 2 full bull cycles now. There is a hell of a shot that this can hit over like a couple $100, keeping that long-term uptrend going, keeping that bull cycle to bull cycle to bull cycle, new all-time high trend going. And if it hits $200, I mean, its market cap will effectively be approximately $13 billion. Not quite, but pretty close, because obviously 200 times the circulating supply. Now, is that crazy high? I don't really think so. While Ethereum Classic's ecosystem is not what I would call amazing by any stretch of the imagination, they are an OG of crypto now. They are like well known, well regarded. To be fair, you know, the applications that they've got on there aren't bad. They're not amazing, but there's enough here, particularly with the amount of mining that's occurring for Ethereum Classic. The securities here, I think this can bang. I think $200 is very, very achievable. At the very least 100, but I think $200 is where we're probably going with Ethereum Classic, because the fact that they've still got roughly 6 times the mining happening after Ethereum transitioned to proof of stake means a lot of the miners, because lots of miners did look around, plenty of miners have since come back. So it's a very strong sign that miners are, whose sole job is to make sure that they're profitable, have stayed at Ethereum Classic. Miners have to go where the money is. So doesn't look bad. Future looks pretty bright for Ethereum Classic right now. We just want to see some bigger development, but without leadership, that's my only concern. I like a leadership structure to a crypto, because fundamentally community-driven projects can do well, but it's like with everything. When even if you think about a movement that has a leader has a better chance of success than a movement that doesn't. So you think about the stupid climate protests that we've got at the moment from particular groups that don't have leadership. They're not going to have success with any of that. But movements in the past, social movements in the past that have had leadership, have had far better success. It's the same principle with things like business and potentially the technology growth. Is you need a leader to push the decision making, because I'm not generally for wider democracy. I'm for democracy, but I'm not for the wider voting of where things can go. I think there should be someone driving the concept forward. So that's the only downside from my perspective, but I know a lot of people would disagree with me on that. If you agree with me, let me know why. If you disagree with me, let me know why in the comments down below. And guys, we're in a bull cycle right now. If you don't have your portfolio sorted, now is the time to get that done. Get onto copymycrypto.com, because if you are not confident in the coins you own, you've got to get this sorted this month, because we are going to start seeing the market move next month, and it will be moving up. And if you are not happy with the coins you own, have a look at what my members have earned. Have a look at the successes we have had on Copy My Crypto. It's where I share every coin I own with my members. If I decide I'm going to buy or sell any coin, I tell my members what coin and what price. So my members are in and out of crypto, same price as me, so they make the same profit. The added bonus is they don't have any work to do at all. And on the site, you'll see with the successes, you'll see the testimonials. Everything on that site is public record. You can verify on this YouTube channel's history. And if you like what you see, guys, try the service out, because before these markets rip to the upside, it may well be able to help you. And that is it from me. Have a good day. Bye-bye.